Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important topic of component communication, that is how to pass object as a parameter from parent component to child component. Prior to this session, we have discussed many other ways to send the data from parent to child, which includes sending string value, number value, boolean and array. So this session is in the continuation of the same, where we will talk about how to pass object from parent component to child component. Okay. But before we proceed further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to pass data as an object. Okay, but prior to that, you should know about the basic things like how the structure of the folder is, how to create the component. On if you know about these things, then it is fine. Then you can continue from here. Okay, fine. So what we will do now in this session, I'll start from very scratch. Like we have this default component in our system, which is app component. So whenever you create your first application, it comes with one parent component, that is app component. Now we will create our child component and then connect it. So firstly we will create one child component, then we'll connect that child component with parent component, and then from parent component we will send the data as an object. So let's go one by one and don't make it complex. Okay, so for creating the component, I will go to terminal, new terminal, and here on new terminal I'll create my component using command ng space g space c. Ng is for Angular, G is for generate, C is for component, and my component name would be login. Perfect. So once you hit this command, it will create your component. You can see 4 files have been added here. Now what we will do, we will simply go to this login.component.ts file. Okay, from there we will copy this selector value because we want to connect it with parent component, and also remember this name, which is login component, the class name. Now simply go to this app.component.html file. Here before using it here, let's go to app.component.ts. Here we will register our component. So component name is login component. So once you write this login component, it will automatically add the second line for you. That means our registration is done. Now it's time to print, or I would say use this in app.component.html. So simply go here and use it as a tag, the selector. Okay, so make sure that here you are using selector, and in case of app.component.ts you are using the component name, login component. Perfect. So this is ready. I think now we are good to run this application and to see how it works, because in this situation it should print this thing, login works, because we have connected it properly. So let's run the application with ng space serve space ---- open, then simply hit enter. So it will take few seconds and open the browser for us, and then we will verify whether it is showing the child component or not. Perfect. So it shows us Angular by Sharmit, which is coming from parent.html, and also it shows the login work that is coming from a child component. Perfect. Now what we will do, we will declare one object, and that object we will use for sending the data from parent to child. So for that, let me end this application for now, otherwise it will show error whenever we type something. So I just closed it and clear my screen. Now simply go to this app.component.ts. Here we will define the object. If you don't know much about object, it's completely fine, like I'll explain you. So here let's say I want to create an object with name user, so I can put user here, then colon. After that we will define the type and key value. Okay, so let's say I want to pass a name, so name would be of string type. Then we will pass here age would be of number type. Okay, so we have defined this thing. Now after this we will assign the value. So to assign the value, you can put name maybe as Sharmit. It's a string, so we need to put it inside a quote, then comma, then age would be let's say 21. Okay, and then you can simply close this thing. So this is how like we have what is the issue, we missed something here, so we need to check it again, because you can see here no value exists in scope of shorthand property age. So we need to check it properly. Like firstly we mention user, then colon, then name, which is as string. Here we need to use semicolon instead of comma. By mistakenly we use semicolon. Okay, then age colon number, then equal, and inside this we are using colon Sharmit, then comma, then age, and here also we need to use colon. So remember these things, okay, otherwise it will throw error. So this is the actual syntax. Okay, now similarly, let's say we want to save this thing, and we want to use this data as a parameter to send from parent to child component. So simply go to this app.component.html. Here, while passing the data, we will mark it as user data. Okay, so user data, and then equal, then double quotes, inside this we will use user. So what it will do, it will send this data, user data, as a user data term. I used the term user data. So we have sent it from here. Now it's time to receive it in child component. So simply go to this login.component.ts. Here we will accept this value. So for that we need to use input decorator @ here we will write input, then opening closing curly brace, opening closing parenthesis, then the name of your data which you are accepting. So I am accepting here user data, then colon, and then we need to define its type and okay, its type and other thing. So after this we will use here curly braces, name is of type string. So we are just letting it know that what all values we are getting from this. And then for age we will use a number. Perfect. And we also need to assign some like there are two ways. One, you can use here exclamation mark. What it will do, it will instruct that we are going to, and also this is priority. Okay, we need to import this thing, otherwise it won't work. So you need to just go here and write input, and this is case sensitive. Okay, so always make sure that you are providing right thing. So one way is using colon, sorry, not colon, using exclamation mark. So if we are using this, then there is no need to provide the default data, because it is instructing that we will pass default we will pass the object in any case. But if you are not sure whether you are sending it every time or not, so you can assign some default value. So here I'll pass name as blank, then we will pass age as 0. Okay, so once you assign this thing, it okay, so we have assigned that if no one if we are not receiving the data, it should consider as blank and 0. Perfect. Now you can save it, and let's go to login.component.html, because so far we have just received the value. So it's time to print it. So to print the value, you can simply write here P for the paragraph, and here you can print this is the data coming from from parent component as a object. Okay, and then you can use double curly braces to print the value. We are getting the value in user data, so user data dot name. Let's save it and let's run the application. So if there is any error, it will show the error, otherwise it will open the browser. So when I press enter, it takes few seconds, and let's see if it result into error or it will successfully run. It is running fine. So you can see we are getting the expected output. This is the data coming from parent component as a object, and the data is Sharmit. Okay, so this is how it works. Likewise, if you want to print age, you can simply use age here, and it will show you the age. Clear? So these are the all method. Okay, and what will happen like if we print the user data itself? Will it show all things? No, it is showing this thing. So always make sure to fetch the data from it, either in terms of name or in terms of age. Alright, so I think now it's quite clear that how we can pass the object from a parent component to child component. If you have any queries, you can put it in a comment section so that I can try to help you in there. Okay, but the process is quite easy. You just need to define one, I would say that you just need to define one component, and after declaring the component, just connect it with your parent component. Then you can define object in parent component.ts file. From there you can send the data. After defining it in a ts file, you can send it through the app.component.html, and then you can receive the value inside a login.component.ts using input decorators. Always make sure to assign the default value, otherwise it will give you error. And then once everything is ready, you can use login.component.html to print the data. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.